Good evening, welcome to Season 15 of Next Gen. This is the modern touring cars. We're from Imola. We have the 15 drivers. As Jack leaves the party to go and race. Let's get the points quickly up. So the points are as follows. Scooby G leads this championship on 136 points from Fraser on 113. Ginge has 96 with Jamie on 95. And Jack has 72. D-Way House 61. Whippy Johnny 53. Lightblade 52. Has the Bass 45. And Lee 43. Omega 40. Bruce Lee Harding 31. Royston 27. Shadowstalker 25. Oh, Jack's actually disconnected from the lobby entirely. Adam Morris 20, Troy246 18, Tim 17, Cam 15, along with Boy Raxa 14 on 15, and Burnt Fry also has 15 points. So 3 minutes of qualifying left. I'm going to blow my nose, ready for the action to begin. Somehow Jack managed to get into the session again, which is great news. Let's see if we can find some of this Danzo. And Tro. Let's go on board with Tim again. So on board with Tim for a lap of Imola. We head down towards Tamburello, this left-right-left combination of flicks, and Tim's gone absolutely sailing in. Flick left, down towards Villeneuve, this flick left into 90 right, hit the brakes before, then it rolls to the left and hit the brakes again for the 90 right for part of the cut of the corner. You've got to be careful because of the weight transfer. Into Tosa, this uphill off-camber hairpin left. Again, want to be on the power as early as you can. Then we head up the hill towards Piratella. Hit the brakes. 90 left. Clip the curve a little bit. Don't go too wide. Then down the hill towards Accu Minerale. Flick right, heavy brake into the 9 right, just about keeping in bounds. Track limits are off, but we are keeping beady eyes on. Hit the brakes for Varianta Alta. Very tight right-left chicane. Then we go down the hill towards Ravazza. Downhill braking, Tim's absolutely sailed in. Downhill braking, so you've got to be braking earlier than you think because of the momentum of the car. And then the left out to go onto the main straight, which Tim doesn't complete. The Zebra 94. One of the newcomers to the championship. He's gone for a BMW. He heads into Tosa. And Jack, who has rejoined, is on a lap. Currently, Scuba G does lead the fight for pole position on 153.6. Not far off of the BMW M1 Pro cars around here. IDF1 Adam Morris. Who's going to be first across the line then? It is Fraser, yeah. As he goes through Ravatsa. Down to the start finish. What can he do? Can't go quicker. Adam Morris puts it in pole. Scuba G puts it back into pole position then. Ginge up into P3. And Jamie, actually not a good lap that time around. He's going to stick at a couple of practice starts. D-Way House 7. Puts it into 6th place. Here comes Johnny. Jack puts it 7th. He gets burnt Fry, I believe. Johnny stays 9th. Royston crosses the line, and that's session over. So Scuba G takes pole from Adam Morris by 0.039 of a second. Ginge heads up row 2 from Fraser. Row 3 is Jamie and D Whitehouse 7. Row 4, Jack and the Zebra. The Zebra, 94. Row 5, Webby's Johnny and Burnt Fry. Row 6, Shadowstalker, Royston. Row 7, Danzo and Lightblade. At the back, Tro246 and Tim, not setting a time. Lightblade, that's not his true pace. And I would say Danzo, that's not his true pace either, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see what those two can do from near the back of the grid. But we're going to get ready. We sink in. We're going to have the 3 red lights. We are green and Imola. Who's got the best getaway? Scooby's absolutely flown off the line compared to anyone else on the grid. As he enters Tamburello in front of Ginge, who's got past Adam, and Jamie looking to the inside of Fraser, can't quite do, has to pull out on that one. DY7 keeps his 6th. The Zebra currently in 7th. Jack is right behind him. We've got a spinner. It is Shadowstalker. As Jack Pat keeps his place from Burnt Fry. As we head into Tosa, it looks like Fraser trying to get back past Jamie there. And Ginge and Adam Morris having a good look at each other now. Into Piratella. And there goes D-Way House 7. Jack right behind the Zebra as they come into Aqua Minerale. Lovely line from the Zebra there. Should get a good run out. I'd be surprised if we see a move coming into Varianta Alta. Well, there's Lightblade. Looks like he's drawing alongside Royston. No, he's not actually. He's actually still behind. Oh, collision! Danzo and Royston. Lightblade picks up a position because Royston makes sure he doesn't pass Danzo. Meanwhile, the battle for second still rages on. Adam Morris looks to be taking it though. Ginge now, who crosses the line? It's going to be Ginge probably who crosses the line in second. Yes, it does. But Adam will have the inside for Tamburello. Job done. Into Tamburello for Adam Morris. Ginge under severe pressure now from a gaggle of Mercedes behind. Into Villeneuve. And Fraser really is being pressurised by Jamie. Heading into Tosa, and DY has someone in the background being overtaken by the Zebra at 94. Now look at Jack, he's just there lurking around. Almost like he's saying, yeah, don't make a mistake, I'm still here. The Zebra's looking quick though. In the BMW as they come through Acuminarale. Other people just running wide through Acuminarale, not massively gaining if everyone does it, but shouldn't really be going that wide. As Fraser runs a bit wide, the Zebra runs a bit wide. See the understeer carrying the BMW outwards there. As Jamie continues to look here for a move into Ravazza, round the outside. He's around the outside of the second part as well. He's still there, they're still side by side. Is the Zebra going to have a bit of a look here? No, the door closes between the two Mercedes. But again, the Zebra looks, is he going to make this 3 wide? He is going to make this 3 wide, you know, coming into Tamburello. And he actually does both Mercedes before Tamburello. And here comes DY House 7 and the inside of Jamie WRX. Oh, and the Zebra's gone round. It all looks so good from the Zebra. Dancing it through the middle of the Mercedes, and he couldn't quite get the car stopped. So Jamie has a bit of work to do. He's got DY House 7 ahead of him. As they head towards Piratella. With a bit of a run coming towards Acuminarale. Just have a quick look. You can make a move through here. It's not this time around. Everyone obeying the limits a little bit more respectfully in that time around, which is good to see. But Jamie around the outside of the chicane. Bit naughty that from DY House 7. Jamie did give him plenty of room on the outside. Jack was looking to take advantage. Couldn't quite do it, but here comes Jamie through the final part of Ravazza. Here on lap number 3. Down the main straight, and Jack is under pressure from Burnt Fry. Jamie gets past DY House 7 into Tamburello. Jack defends well. And Wavies of Johnny goes for a bit of a trip to the gravel. Meanwhile, this is going to be interesting. The championship leader. How is he going to play this one now? We know Scooby G doesn't like to not win, but he's got to play this smart. He is, after all, leading this championship. By a decent margin. He's got, what, 23 points in hand. And right now he's extending that lead. So the question is, if Adam Morris gets on the back of him, does he fight it? Here's Fraser. Meanwhile, in the background, maybe it's Johnny's managed to get past, just has the zebra past Jack. He's got Burnfry right behind him. Down to Ravazza. Oh, and Johnny's in the gravel through Ravazza. And now Jack is on the tail here of the zebra in this slipstream. That Astra is actually quite quick. He's up to 146 miles an hour. He's actually now catching the zebra. As they hit the brakes, Jack's... Oh, hello. Burton Fry's just come straight down the inside of us. Looking for a move into Tamburello and it's not worked out at all. And it's brought Lightblade into play. Remember, Lightblade started near the back. I wish there was a rear-facing roof camera on this. Brilliant. On board with Lightblade then, coming up towards Piratella. On lap number 5 of 10. Down the hill, flick right. Oh, Lightblade's caught the grass. And that means he's lost time going through Acqua Minerale. Coming to Variante Alta. Brent Fry has retired. I don't know what's happened to him. You are the front. The gap stationary really at 8/10. The three leading BMWs. Fraser behind this, DYR7, there's the Zebra. Jack is all a bit spread out right now. Just keep an eye on this front gaggle of cars. This is the closest anyone really is at the moment on track. As they head up towards Piratella for the 6th time of 10. You see Adam Morris just taking a slightly different line to Scooby G, and I think it's actually put him in good stead coming through Acqua Minerale, you know. That gap's coming down, and it's coming down to a point now where Adam Morris might start thinking about setting up a move. Scooby G's got to decide here, does he fight it or does he just let Adam go? This is round 8, we've only got 4 rounds after this. He's got to... He can get caught up in stupid fights. If he starts doing that, then he could get into a stupid accident. If he gets into a stupid accident, he could end up losing points. You know, and it makes that job of just taking the title that much harder. As they cross the line. Into Villeneuve. We are starting to get a bit of a battle now between 41 building. Between the White House 7 and the Zebra. Jack just not really on pace at the moment. He's in the 154.3 last time around. The White House 7 154.5. The Zebra 153.6. Don't know if that's just because he's focusing a little bit on Light Blade behind. These two they could do with working together. Meanwhile, Adam Morris on the tail of Scooby G. On board with the BMW. Down the hill towards Ravazza, the gap now 0.4 of a second. The second part of Ravazza. Adam, good traction out to Scooby G. The slipstream though should start to come into effect. Over 120 miles an hour. 130. 140. The slipstream not very strong for the BMWs here. We hit 149 before hitting the brakes. Makes me wonder if Adam's in stable and Scooby G's in loose, because Scooby's got a good top end there to fight off the slipstream, but you can see how much more confident Adam is through the corners. Here on lap number 8, Scooby G hasn't got long to defend now. As they go up the hill towards Piratella. Meanwhile, the Zebra has got past DY House 7, but DY House 7's not finished yet. He's going to look for a way through. Up towards Piratella then. Hit the brakes, the Zebra, lovely line. Gotta go careful, it's quite slippery on the green stuff out there. If you're not careful, the car will spin. Again, Adam Morris on the tail of Scooby G coming down towards Ravazza. And again, he's right on the bumper heading towards the second part. On to the penultimate lap then. Here in Imola. Adam Morris still on the back of Scooby G, still can't quite find that way through. Ginger's third, Fraser fourth, Jamie fifth, the Zebra. And still in sixth, but DY House 7 is right on his tail. Jack is having to fend off from Lightblade in 8th and 9th. Webby's at Johnny's in 10th. Danzo 11th. Royston 12th. Shutterstock 13th. Tim is in 14th. Straight 246 in 15th. And last right now. Brent Fry, the only man retiring from the race so far. So lap number 9, and Adam Morris is really close to the back of Scooby G. Heading into Acquiminerale. Scooby G a slightly more defensive line through there, and it could compromise his exit. I'm only 3/10s behind coming into the chicane at Variante Alta. Three-tenths out. Just can't quite seem to find that extra traction coming out of the corner. we head on to the final lap now. Scooby G doing a tremendous job of defending that lead from Adam Morris. The Zebra's put a bit of daylight between himself and D Whitehouse 7 right now. Lightblade has got past and gone off. Jack retakes his 8th place. Meanwhile, at the front, Adam Morris really is all over the back of Scooby G. A potential moving one lined up here for Tosa. Oh, Adam thought about it. You could see him wriggle around. And he's got a good drive coming out of Tosa as well. He doesn't look to have enough, though, to have a look into Piratella. Over the hill, in towards Acquaminerale. Scooby G doing a lovely job. It's far into outer, and again, Adam can't quite force Scooby G to go into that defensive line. Down towards Ravazza for the final time. As long as Scooby G gets out of the second part of Ravazza quite nicely, it's going to be his to win. Adam Morris, a valiant effort, but it will be Scooby G who takes the win here at Imola. Great drive from him. Only for Adam Morris in second. Ginge, a solid 3rd place. No mistakes by him. Fraser will hold off Jamie for 4th. Jamie in 5th. The Zebra, a great drive, I believe on debut as well. He goes 6th in the race. D Whitehouse 7 with Jack on his tail in the end. D Whitehouse 7 7th, Jack 8th, Lightblade 9th. Maybe Johnny will come home in 10th. Danzo on his return. He'll be in 11th. I think he'll be happy with that. He's been out of the car for a while. So, good drive there by Danzo on return. Royston will come home in 12th from Shadowstalker in 13th. Tim's gone off at Ravazza. This could be Tro's moment. Out of Ravazza. No, Tro's not going to do it. Tim's got a battered front end. But it will be Tim for 14th. Tro for 15th. So, provisional results, Scooby G takes the win from Adam Morris, Ginge in 3rd, Fraser 4th. Jamie 5th, The Zebra 6th, D Whitehouse 7th, Jack is in 8th. Lightblade 9th, Webby's Johnny 10th, Danzo 11th, Royston 12th, Shadowstalker 13th, Tim 14th, Tro246 15th. And Burton Fry retired from the session. So next week sees the modern touring cars go to Silverstone National. It's going to be a great race, that always is. So join us for that one. But next up will be my point of view for the Monday Night Tour Clios, so do stay tuned for that. But until then, until next week, myself and the modern touring cars, thank you all for watching tonight. Please do join us next week.